Well, this week is National Farm and Ranch Safety and Health Week. Today has a specific focus on tractor safety, as tractors are still one of the leading causes of death in the ag sector. Joining us now by phone is Bernard Yeski with the Progressive Agricultural Foundation. Thank you for joining us once again, Bernard. We appreciate your time. So what are maybe a few of the biggest things to keep in mind when operating a tractor?
Well, thank you, Janet. I appreciate the invite here. So tractor safety, we kind of, at the Progressive Agriculture Safety Days, we kind of approach that at two directions. For the adults, a couple key things is to make sure you do a walkabout around your tractor. These tractors are so huge to make sure that everything is safe before you start moving that tractor. The other concern is, this time of year, a lot of people are out there mowing the ditches, mowing the right-of-ways along the road, and the statistics are pretty ugly in the way of tractor rollovers. So that's always a concern, because a lot of times people are doing their mowing with some of their smaller tractors, sometimes some of their older tractors, and that may not have rollover protective structure. So even though you may have mowed that ditch or right away in years past, there could always be a new washout, a new some type of a hole dug by animals, that type of thing, which changes the grade and puts that tractor into a rollover. So
Bernard?
We discuss that with adults, and with the children at the safety day, we talk about blind spots around those tractors, because those kids don't realize that moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas can't see them as they approach the tractor. So at safety days, we may put 10 or 12 orange cones around a tractor, and then let those kids get up into the seat of the tractor, and when they sit down on that seat, they look out and they can't see any of those orange cones. And it gives them a good visual of how hard it is to see and to stay out of those areas close to the tractor.
Bernard, we're well aware of the dangers of texting and driving on the phone, but what about using those texting materials whenever you're on a tractor? It seems like a slower moving vehicle.
Well, it's a slower moving vehicle, but there are many things going on. If that tractor is, let's say they're moving from one field to the next and going down a country road or a paved road, those types of things, you can be easily distracted by your cell phone or a phone call, or even extra riders in that tractor can also be a distraction. And we've had some incidents that have been reported where people have been distracted, and either someone on the grounds thought that the driver saw them, and they're standing in front of the tractor trying to wave them down, and that tractor driver is too busy on their cell phone texting or doing some other exercise, either on a tablet or those types of things that might be what they're carrying on. So electronics is a big distraction, not only to car drivers, but also to tractor drivers.
All right. Well, Bernard, thank you very much for the insight. We certainly appreciate your time once again today. Talking with Bernard Yeski, he, of course, with the Progressive Ag based out of Papillion, Nebraska. Well, stay with us. Of course, we've got a check of the weather forecast. That's coming your way next with meteorologist Christina Loren.